India has many glorious dynasties through the ages. In ancient India, there was once a great dynasty known as the Surya Vamshas or the Solar Dynasty. This dynasty had many great kings who, apart from waging wars and expanding their territories, carried out many noble deeds for the welfare of their people and their times. Their noble deeds are etched from the legendary stories through the land. In this noble lineage of Surya Vamsha, the greatest of the kings was Rama, the son of King Dasharatha. The nobility of Rama and the events of his life that brought forth his nobilities have been eulogized in the form of epic poem Ramayana by the poet Valmiki, one of the earliest poets of the land who was also a contemporary of Rama. Rama was born to King Dasharatha and his first wife Queen Kaushalya in the city of Ayodhya. The capital of Koshala kingdom, which lay between the north of the Ganga river and the south of Himalayas on the bank of Sarayu river, a tributary of Ganga. Today, this region is in the eastern part of Uttar Pradesh state. Rama had three brothers born to the two other wives of King Dasharatha. Bharata was born to Queen Kaikeyi and twins Lakshmana and Shatrughna born to Queen Sumitra. All the brothers grew up learning the art of good administration and righteousness, along with learning how to wield weapons and fight a war. When Rama was a young prince, Rishi Vishwamitra sought permission from King Dasharatha to take Rama and Lakshmana along with him to the forest to fight the Rakshasa who were proving to be menace in the forest. Post a successful battle with the Rakshasa, Vishwamitra took Rama and Lakshmana to the kingdom of Mithila, where Rama won the hand of beautiful Sita, the daughter of King Janaka of Mithila. In marriage, after emerging a victor in a contest of lifting and stringing a heavy bow. After their wedding, Rama and Sita lived in the palace of Dasharatha in Ayodhya for 12 happy years. As the legend goes, King Dasharatha then decides to anoint Rama as the crown prince. On this occasion of the pre-coronation of Rama as crown prince, Dasharatha's second queen Kaikeyi asks Dasharatha to exercise the two boons awarded to her earlier by King Dasharatha. As one of the boons, she asks for her son Prince Bharata to be appointed as the crown prince instead of Rama, and as the second boon, she asks for Rama to be sent on a 14-year exile to the forest. In adherence to the wishes of his parents, Rama, along with his wife Sita and accompanied by his brother Lakshmana, leaves for the forest to live in exile for the next 14 years. King Dasharatha, unable to bear the separation of his dearest son Rama, breathes his last soon after. Bharata, who was not present in Ayodhya during all these events, returns from his maternal grandfather's house in Kaikeya. On learning about the events that had transpired, and out of love and veneration for his brother Rama, Bharata refuses to become the king of Ayodhya and insists on waiting the 14-year period as a caretaker only. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana undergo many travails in the forest during their exile. They also meet and befriend many sages and tribals during their exile. In their last year of exile, Surpanaka, the sister of Ravana, the king of Lanka, happens to sight Rama in his forest, dwelling in Panchvati, present day Nasik, in the western state of Maharashtra, and is smitten by his handsome looks. She proposes to Rama, but he declines, and then proposes to Lakshmana, who also declines. Out of jealousy, Surpanaka then rushes towards Sita to eliminate her. Lakshmana springs forth to the defense of Sita and cuts Surpanaka's nose. The injured and insulted Surpanaka rushes to her brother Khar and Dushan in the nearby forest and instigates them to avenge their insult by attacking Rama and Lakshmana. In the battle that ensues between Khar and Dushan with Rama and Lakshmana, Khara and Dushana are killed. Surpanaka then rushes to her brother Ravana, the king of Lanka, and narrates the episode of her nose cut and pleads him to avenge her insult. Ravana, along with his uncle Maricha, comes to Dandakaranya forest where Rama is camping along with Sita and Lakshmana. Maricha takes the form of a golden deer and entices Sita, who sends Rama and Lakshmana to bring her the deer. In their absence, Ravana, in the disguise of a hermit, kidnaps Sita and takes her away to Lanka in his aircraft, the Pushpaka Vimana. En route, Sita drops her jewelry, which comes into the hands of Vanara living on hills in Kishkinda. Kishkinda is the present day Hampi, in the southern state of Karnataka in India. Rama and Lakshmana, in their search for Sita, encounter Hanuman, one of the Vanara, and he takes them to their leader, the ousted Vanara, Prince Sugriva. Sugriva offers to help Rama, provided Rama can kill his brother Vali, the strong Vanara king who had not only thrown Sugriva out of the kingdom but had also appropriated Sugriva's wife, much against her wishes. Rama kills Vali and places Sugriva on the throne of Kishkinda. Sugriva then deputes his Vanara soldiers in all directions to search for Sita. Hanuman, one of the strongest Vanara, in part of the search party which goes south, he leaps across the sea and enters the kingdom of Lanka. There he finds Sita sitting forlorn in a grove, Ashoka Vatika, surrounded by Rakshasi of Lanka. After confirming Sita's identity, he identifies himself to Sita and promises to bring Rama soon to wage a war with Ravana and take her back home. Sugriva then prepares his Vanara army for marching to Lanka. They reach the seashore of South India near Rameshwaram, build a bridge over the seas, and cross over to Lanka. In the meanwhile, Vibhishana, one of the younger brothers of Ravana, tries to reason with Ravana and convince him to return Sita back to Rama, as otherwise a lot of harm could befall Lanka and its people, since the deed of kidnapping Sita was an unjust act. Ravana, however, does not pay heed to Vibhishana and banishes him from the kingdom. Vibhishana, being righteous, joins Rama in the war against Ravana for righteousness. Once on the shores of Lanka, the Vanara army fights with the Rakshasa army of Ravana. In this war, Ravana loses his other brother Kumbhakarna as well as many of his trusted aides. Ravana's son Meghananda, or Indrajit as he was popularly called, puts up a valiant battle and renders Lakshmana unconscious. Hanuman, at the behest of the physician Sushena, brings the Sanjeevani herb from the Himalayas to revive Lakshmana. Subsequently, Meghananda is also killed in the battle. The fierce battle then continues between Rama and Ravana, in which Ravana finally succumbs to the arrow of Rama. The victorious Rama then arranges for Vibhishana to be crowned the king of Lanka and leaves for Ayodhya with Sita and Lakshmana in Ravana's aircraft, Pushpaka Vimana, loaned by them by Vibhishana. On reaching Ayodhya, Rama was crowned the king of Ayodhya and he ruled over the kingdom wisely in a just and prosperous manner for many years. Hanuman stayed behind with Rama as his devoted aide, and coronation of Rama, depicted in many art forms, has continued to remind us of Rama and his holy, noble ways. As the legend continues, Sita delivers twin sons Lava and Kusha, who learnt the Ramayana from Valmiki and narrated it to Rama. It is through them that the epic poem of Ramayana by Valmiki and the legend of Rama came to be known popularly and continued to be passed on from generation to generation as the history of Itihasa of the land. In the light of many, including Indians and Sri Lankans, confused whether Ramayana is a myth or a real life history of their lands with real life people, a detailed examination of the events, data, and facts from the text converging with local topology, language, customs, and belief of the people across time lends credibility to the story as history. This is a short read from the book Historical Rama. A lot of aspects of the popular Ramayana about the details of the Vanavasa and all are not explained in this particular read. However, here is a small meditation for us to go back and relive the memories of the Ramayana. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Some popular people says Ra and Ma means Ra means light and Ma means inside me. So Rama means the aspect of light within me, that is the enlightenment or bringing the light into the soul. Some popular saints say Rama, Ra, as the Purva Janma papas that we have done or the karmas, and Ma is mine, and repeatedly chanting Rama gives an awareness to destroy the Purva Janma Papa or the Prarabdha Karma and bring the light into our life. Hence, chanting this beautiful Taraka mantra, Rama mantra is called as Taraka mantra, is very beneficial for all of us in multiple ways. Here is a small mantra that is my favorite mantra from the Ramayana. That is the situation where Rama wins over the Lanka and it is time for him to be coronated as the king. And Lanka is a place with lot of golden austerities, riches and everything. The epic even says that Lanka was constructed by Shiva himself for Parvati. Or the story says that Ravana had promised Shiva that he will build the most beautiful palace for Shiva's favorite, that is Parvati Devi, and he cheats Shiva by not handing it over to him. So, this kind of a beautiful golden Lanka that is now won righteously by Rama, and Lakshmana says that why did you have to crown Vibhishana as the king of this place while you won it, isn't it? So Rama replies, Api Swarnamayi Lanka Name Lakshmana Rochate Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. What this means is that Api Swarnamayi Lanka, this Lanka may be filled with gold. Swarnamayi Lanka, Name Lakshmana Rochate. Lakshmana, it doesn't romanticize me, it doesn't plead me. But Janani Janma Bhumischa, what is that? But what is it that pleads me the most, Lakshmana? It is Janani Janma Bhumischa. Janani means Mata, and Janma Bhumi, where I was born. Mother and the motherland. Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. To me, it is far beyond the pleasures of the heaven. So I will chant it again. You can simply listen and understand the depth of this beautiful verse from the Ramayana, which says, Api Swarnamayi Lanka Name Lakshmana Rochate Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. Similarly, there is one more stotra which my father had taught me when I was a small child, and that is also my favorite, and it goes this way. Shri Raghunandana Sitapate Shri Ram Janaki Jeevana Raghava Mohana Janaki Jeevana Raghava Mohana Dasharatha Nandana Ram Dasharatha Nandana Ram Dashamukhamardhana Rajivalochana Maruti Sevitara. Jai Jai Rama Sita Rama Jai Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Sita Rama Jai Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sita Ram Jai Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sita Ram Jai Jai Ram. Hare Rama. Thank you very much for patiently listening to this 20 minutes worth of राम नाम जप। धन्यवाद। राम राम। हरे राम।